Our President Joe Biden has a very big problem on his hands. He has a very vicious canine, which has just bitten another of his very own Secret Service agents. The very people that are responsible for protecting our president are in need of protection themselves. This canine has bitten someone not once, not twice, but for the 11th time, for crying out loud, as if one person isn't enough. If this dog belonged to any one of our everyday American citizens, surely it would have been euthanized immediately after its first person. As we sit back and watch this dog continuously bite person after person, nothing is being done about it. The actions of this dog is a prime example of how the rules do not apply to everyone. We live in a society where there is privilege amongst those of wealth versus the non-wealthy. This dog first bit a Secret Service agent back in October of 2022. Nothing was done about this dog's actions, so it continued biting a total of 10 people by the time January arrived. Within a matter of 4 months, the dog bit on average at least one person every 2 weeks. The dog has just bitten its 11th person on September 25th, 2023, around 8 p.m.
It's a lot. Is this normal?
So this amount of bites, I guess, would not be normal. It is normal for a dog to be acting out in an environment like that at the White House. Thousands of people walking around, just the sheer size of the place, not getting that comfort feeling that the dog gets. But yeah, at this point, I think obviously something needs to be done just to make sure the Secret Service agents as well as, White House staff can, feel safe going to work and not have to worry about that.
I think it's a great point because, one, there's a significant staff. It's not just Secret Service. There's household staff throughout the course of the West Wing and the White House generally. But what can be done? Because I naturally side with the dog, always, because dogs are amazing. But what is the option here? Because he's been through training before after past incidents.
Yep. So it's a great point. It's never the dog's fault, right? So this can definitely be fixed. There's one, a trainer would have to identify the problem. Secret Service has a ton of them. I'm sure they'd love to do it. So the dog's biting out of aggression. Obviously, when you have dogs like German Shepherds, Belgian Malinois, you get them because of their protection and all the attributes they have. But at the same time, that needs to be harnessed and trained as well. So the aggression is either coming out of fear biting or protection. So a trainer would be able to identify that pretty quickly. And then from there, you would put the dog in situations. This would take weeks, not days, but you'd put the dog in situations that would trigger that, similar to the situations that have been happening at the White House. And you would, do on the spot corrections, teach the dog that is not okay, because at this point, the dog probably doesn't even know what they're doing is wrong. He's just, acting out, trying to get attention or protecting whoever's walking them.